football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Washington. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. For a gap, it's Gaines. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Throws it to the right. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch all alone back there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than left for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Lewis. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 16. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. Using his legs, it's Ray.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run. A gain makes it second and medium.
Here's the option play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Now rolling out to his left. Looking deep down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
So on 3rd and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
The Sun Devils will have to kick this away. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back. It's Levitt. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think That's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Sooners are in the red zone now. Back in motion now. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And the Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Fire to the right side, complete. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
1st and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's 11. That's caught. It's Hamilton. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And they hand it off to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Touchdown, ASU, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On the run, it's Lewis. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's Hunt. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And now carry here for the fullback. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
The hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big cruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. Let's see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage. Excellent field position here for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking downfield, it's Levitt.
Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Here we go.
Toss play, running right. Look out, room to run here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, it's a reverse. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming him, not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. That's a fly to the wideout. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
The Sooners will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. QB bootlegs here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. It'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. State offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Levitt. Makes the grab. It's Bartlett. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Gaines.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Running through the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The big fullback's got it here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
At the 24-yard line. Now, fourth down.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll give it to the running back. He's got the first and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
down.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal your victory.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Gives it to the back. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. They'll try and run it with the fullback. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And he'll set up to throw. Hunt over the middle. It's Hunt. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaking free at the 35. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game.
Looking for a deep completion. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
They failed to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the 1st down.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They feed the fullback this time. And tackled after a small pickup there. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. You give it to the big fullback here. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line and your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Hands off to the fullback. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Davis. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. QB keeper all the way. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. He's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Dropping back, it's Baker. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Second and 10 here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's third down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Players are down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Will keep it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Swung to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time, the outside linebacker gets to the It comes up with a big sack for the D.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Baker. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that goes incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the handoff, though, test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Baker. He's running out of time here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback still with the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, he breaks free. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A play action, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here and make some adjustments.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Monarchs looking looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught for the completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but forced down. This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is caught. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And the Monarchs move into the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
3rd down and short in this championship game. It's the 13th play of this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll try the option play here. He finds some space. Fights off a defender. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No, kick it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Hard running there through a tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important second down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Touchdown, Wolverines! This passing game is still on fire. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's pure field position to start the drive. Is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out rocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. They'll run the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Toss it to the back, running left. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, pick up the 1st down.
The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Baker. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
And I really thought on 2nd goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, looking to throw it. The receiver snags it. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that, and that's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Start from the 32. And the single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Baker. Catch made on the right side. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Multiple penalties. Now it's 1st and 25 for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. Pitches to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down play coming up. throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Ah, this is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Here's the option play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grinding away on the ground. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another toss play begins with a guy taking the snap. He turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He gets loose. Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. The Monarchs looking to run some tempo here.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. After being completion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Extending the play now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And they keep this 11-play drive going. It's 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll pick up the first down, stopping the 27. The Monarchs come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the receiver's got it.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And they finally get him to the ground in what'll be the final play. That's it. Game over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.